Okay, so today we're gonna go out and do just a fun run. We were supposed to have a sled dog demo today, and it got canceled. We got a lot of snow. I don't know how much you can see. It's overexposed. We got a lot of snow, several inches, and the roads were not plowed this morning by the time I had to leave. So sled dog demo was canceled, but the roads are now plowed, so we're gonna go get out and run some dogs. And the plan is to just have fun. I brought binoculars and snowshoes and stuff, so like I'm planning on going fairly slow. No need for speed now that we're over with the race season. It's just, this one's all for fun. So we're gonna see if we can get out of the driveway, which is not plowed, and go from there. So past the county line, the roads definitely weren't plowed, but I wanted to show you before I start hooking up the dogs. My grandparents sent this book, so I'm excited to read it. I wasn't expecting it, so that was a nice little treat in the mail. But I'm gonna get the dogs all hooked up. This parking lot is not plowed, which I don't love because I'm sure they'll come and plow it while I'm here, but what do you do? So let's get the dogs hooked up and go. So after getting a very fun shot, we may have had a little mishap, and I'll just leave it at that. But we're almost to the spot that I want to rest the dogs, give them probably a 20-30 minute break and turn around. My race dogs that I've had this season probably don't need the break, but it is a bit warm, especially for cast. And then Cookie and Queso are new to me, and I know that they've been doing some training, but I don't think that maybe they've done 20 miles, I'm not sure. But anyway, we're gonna rest them at this house and call it good. Alright, I got the dogs off the trail. I'm just gonna park them right here and get them tied off to a tree for a moment. There's a little outhouse. What are you doing, Nova? Okay, so we left the shelter. I got my blanket all packed up, had my energy drink. The dogs got a good maybe 20-minute rest in. Cookie and Cast were the only ones who actually laid down. Queso did sit for a little bit, but they got a little bit of a break in. And everyone's looking good again. I didn't get a video of us leaving the shelter because turning the team around without a handler is a little bit of work. Not necessarily hard to do, but when the snow doesn't have a good base for the snow hooks to set in, I just have to be extra careful. So it involved letting the dogs off their tugs and just turning the team around by hand, so that way they didn't pop those hooks and I lose them. So it wasn't hard per se, but I don't have extra hands to film, or extra hands to go back and grab my phone, which is kind of the bigger issue. But anyway, dogs are looking good. We're on our way back now.
星信じれるすべては明日を脅かす今日だけさっき見た映画を飲み干して歩こう音のないざわめきでせわしない白昼をたまらすバイパスがねじれてく君のこと呆れるまで
Straight ahead. See in these spots here that are more exposed to sun, anywhere that we've been over kind of has melted away, so it's clearly quite warm today. Not too warm for the dogs, but warm enough that we want to take it nice and easy. We've been taking little breaks here and there to stop the dogs and get them cooled off in the snow. You can see Queso is snow dipping. Actually, all of them have been snow dipping today. I took the neckline off of my leaders so that they could snow dip as well. That way, anytime one goes for snow, the other isn't dragged along. I didn't know how Queso would do up with Jake, and I didn't know, I have not taken any of my front four dogs on this trail, so I wanted to make sure that I had a little more control over them to start, but now that they know where they're going, we're all set. But we just passed that spot where we saw the otter. I think it was a river otter. And we're almost back now. We probably have about 2.5, 3 miles left. But it's been just an absolutely gorgeous day. The wind finally died down as well. Okay, so we finished our run. Last section was a little tough because it was more trail breaking and it was really melty snow, which is kind of an odd combo. So everything was just really heavy and it kept sticking to my sled kind of at the start. But we kept going despite being slow. And Miss Cookie's here ready for a nap. So I'm going to get everyone put away and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.